went against the San Antonio Spurs. This moment right here is utterly ridiculous, and it's the reason I left it for last.
I want some nasty!
Mój dans ma gram, więc chodź do tańca, gdy krok to szansa i los nam gra. Mam duszę starca, nie umywalca, na palcach hand, na palcach hand, na palcach hand.
What's good, Spurs Knights? It's your boy Claim the Spurs Fan, and I'm here with a brand new video. If you guys, if you could, give me a like, subscribe, and turn that notification bell on. Now, let's get straight into it. A lot of people have been messaging me and hitting me up regarding our win and saying things like, well, the only reason why the San Antonio Spurs won was because they fouled LeBron James at the end. This is what I got to say to y'all. This whole LeBron James incident is irritating the hell out of me. Let me say this right now. We are LeBron James kryptonite. San Antonio Spurs has always been LeBron James kryptonite. Always. And the thing about it is, yeah, you can say this is why LeBron lost. Or you can go back to other games and say this is why LeBron lost against the Spurs. Or you can go to this game and say this is why LeBron lost against the Spurs. He is the biggest superstar in the world. But I've never seen a superstar as big as LeBron get as many excuses as he's getting. And don't get me wrong, I like LeBron. I like what he does for the community. I like what he does for the black community. I like everything about LeBron when it comes to a person. He is a great person. He seems like a great human being, and he's a good role model. I'm talking strictly basketball when it comes to LeBron James. And a lot of people have always compared or tried to compare him to Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant. But you know what? This is a video to prove that LeBron James is nothing of Kobe and nothing of Jordan on the court. He is a phenomenal talent. He's a Hall of Famer, easy. But when you start trying to put him in the realm of these guys, he ain't it, Chief. He ain't it. So I'm going to go ahead and give you some examples. And this is going to be in Spurs. Keep in mind, I'm a Spurs fan. I'm Claim the Spurs fan. I am a Spurs fan. So this is going to be in a Spurs fan perspective. But I'm going to show you a series of clips and a series of times in which LeBron James has not been on the level of the GOAT status that you guys love to proclaim. The San Antonio Spurs always has his number. For the most part. Sometimes he wins, but for the most part, we always have LeBron James' number. So, let's get into it. All right, let's go ahead and start. So, the thing about LeBron James that I always get irritated about is I always feel like he either, when it goes against San Antonio Spurs, now, if you have another team, please let us know if he does it against y'all. But every time he go against the LeBron or San Antonio Spurs, he always seems to fake an injury, or he seems to have an excuse after the game to why he just lost. It's always an excuse to save face. It's not just his fans. It is him as well. He does it all the freaking time. So for the first clip, I'm going to go ahead and play one of the most infamous LeBron James moments in San Antonio Spurs versus LeBron James moments. 2014, we all know it. Game 1, the AC comes off. The AC is not working in the building. Everybody's hot. Everybody's sweating. And the funny thing that I found about this was, out of all the people on the court, you have all these veterans. Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, you got Tony Parker, Manu Ginobili, old man Tim Duncan, Boris Diaw. Out of all these players on the court, LeBron James is the one to get a cramp? I'm just gonna play it. You be the judge.
So, good crossover by James, and on the landing, immediately cramps up.
Spolster was urging his team to foul. They didn't hear right away. And James going to have to be helped over. We've seen him again cramp up before in playoff situations, but it's never seemed to be this severe.
And usually they make you take a timeout here, Mike. They don't allow like an injury like this to just allow someone to take this much time.
And again, you wonder how much the lack of air conditioning and the heat in this building is coming into play with this and everything else.
Oh, there's no doubt that this has had a huge impact on this game.
Pat Riley, Alonzo Mourning looking concerned. Doris?
Mike, I continue to use this handheld thermometer. I'm about 5 feet from the court, and it's now reading above 90 degrees in this building.
It is stifling just to sit and watch. Again, fans all game long have been waving their programs. And James can't even put any pressure on it. Can't even imagine what it's like to play in it, let alone just sit here. And it's amazing to see.
So, okay, you might look at that and say, what you mean, Clan? He just had a cramp. Everyone has cramps in basketball. Sometimes you get cramps, especially when the AC is off. Fine. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. Fine. Let's just say LeBron James had a cramp. 2014. Let's just let it go. LeBron James had a cramp. Fine. But one thing that I couldn't get past my mind when it came to LeBron James in this series is another thing that happened. I believe it was game 3. And after the game, LeBron James just lost. We're up 2-1, right? And he's talking post-game interview. I don't have a clip. This is just me and what I remember. He's talking post-game. And what he says is, I don't understand why everyone is so upset. He said, it's just basketball. Okay? This is what LeBron said, and lots of people remember it. I could not find the clip. I'm so sorry. I tried to find it. But this is exactly what he said. He said, it's just basketball. I remember it because it resonated with me. And I said, wow, he really went there. That this is just basketball. When we're going against, when you're down. Last season in 2013, it wasn't just basketball. You going to Miami Heat to try to win championships, it wasn't just basketball. But as soon as you're down against the Spurs, now it's just basketball. But what I got from that was he seemed nonchalant. He seemed as if he didn't care. And then when the series was over, he's on the bench crying like he cares so much. You tell me what that is about. You tell me. I know it seems like, hey, you just hating on LeBron. I understand all that. But just tell me, what does that look like? And people that paid attention know exactly what I'm talking about when he said it's just basketball. You know exactly what I'm talking about. But after the series, he cried up a storm to get more sympathy. But I digress. Fine. Now it looks like I'm nitpicking. I get it. I get it. I get it. So let's go ahead and get to our next clip. Now, this next one is strictly basketball, I promise. Okay, so you're going against the San Antonio Spurs, right? Again, of course. And it's overtime. And you go up for a jump ball with Kawhi Leonard. You don't get it. Kevin Love tries to save it. Kawhi Leonard gets the steal, runs straight down the court, gets a dunk. But I want you to pay attention to LeBron James in this clip. Look how he does not get back on defense. Look how he just looks defeated. He was just done. He just gave up. He just straight up quit. I'm not talking about any other team. I'm going to strictly talk about the San Antonio Spurs and what I've seen as a fan. And when he puts on that type of display, I'm sorry. That is not a Kobe. LeBron James is one of the greatest chase down blockers of all time. Really, he might be the best chase down blocker of all time. Go ahead, LeBron fans. Give me an excuse to why LeBron James did not chase after that ball. Give me an excuse why LeBron James just flailed his arms and said, screw it, I ain't gonna get there. He had time to get there. He's LeBron James. He's probably the most athletic person on the court at that point. LeBron James either gives up when he goes against us, has an excuse when he goes against us, or fake an injury when he goes against us. Now let's get into the next clip. Now, this last clip is the clips of all clips. It is the moments of all moments when LeBron James went against the San Antonio Spurs. This moment right here is utterly ridiculous, and it's the reason I left it for last. There might be plenty other clips, don't get me wrong, but this moment right here came in my mind when making this video. LeBron James goes against the San Antonio Spurs. He's getting blown out, getting killed, messed up against our team. And he decides on a rebound. David Lee comes down, barely grazes LeBron James' neck, the back of his head. And LeBron James sits there for a second. And he's like, you know what? He hit me kind of hard. And we're getting blown out right now. Maybe I should just fake an injury and get out of this game so I don't look bad. He literally goes to the ground, crawls as if he just suffered the biggest loss of his career. Almost as if he got a Derrick Rose syndrome, like he's about to be out for the rest of his career. This moment just destroyed his career. It is over for LeBron James, ladies and gentlemen. Please explain this to me. He was barely touched and he acted like a child just to get out of the game. Please try to explain to me what happened. Please. What the hell was going on that court? That was ridiculous. I remember it vividly because I was so excited about the San Antonio Spurs winning. And you know what? I usually don't watch it, but I said, you know what? I'm going to watch the post-game interview and see what they have to say. They literally started off the conversation saying, oh, geez, I really hope that LeBron James is okay. Oh, that injury. They even went as far to say, man, they might have could have came back, but LeBron James, I just hope he's okay. I'm tired of the excuses, guys. I'm tired of it. The San Antonio Spurs have always had LeBron James' number. It is what it is. I don't understand why we have to keep doing this roller coaster with LeBron and the San Antonio Spurs. When he's losing, he has an excuse. This game, for instance, it's the DeMar DeRozan blocking him and saying that he got hit and he don't get any calls. Guess what, guys? Right after that, Lonzo Ball elbowed Patty Mills in the throat and we didn't get anything. It's basketball. But in that play where LeBron James got so hurt, he should have still got back on defense. He didn't, and it ended with DeMar DeRozan having a near dunk. Done with the excuses, man. It's Spurs Nation all day. Y'all can have all your excuses when it comes to LeBron James. I don't care. Yeah, sorry about that. That was kind of weird. My camera just went out. But yeah, man, I'm tired of the excuses. Real talk. Like, I understand that LeBron James is a great player. I understand that he's one of the greatest players of all time. I promise I believe in that. I promise. I mean, he might be even the best in the league right now. Fine, I give you all that. But every time he goes against the San Antonio Spurs, there's an excuse. We always have his number. In 2013, yes, he beat us. But he missed a shot at the end. We missed free throws. Ray Allen hit a huge shot. Left us distraught. And he came away with the win. I give him that. LeBron James' greatest moment was 2016 against the Golden State Warriors. Only LeBron could have did that, where he came back like that. Where he came against all odds and came back from a 3-1. I give him that. He killed it. He's the man in certain situations. When he's angry, he's the man. But for some reason, he gets too many excuses when it comes to our Spurs. And I'm tired of hearing about it. And please, like any Spurs fans, anybody in general that's just an NBA fan in general, if you have any clips or any ideas in your head where LeBron James has used your team as an excuse, or even with the Spurs, I might have missed some. So if you have any games in your memory where he used something as an excuse, or he faked an injury, or he just quit at the end, please leave a comment below on that. I didn't mean to make a straight up hate LeBron video. I wasn't expecting to make it at all, but I'm getting way too many messages about LeBron. I'm getting way too many hate messages from Lakers fans about how LeBron James was fouled. It was 5 minutes and 30 seconds left in the game. This isn't football where one play just means everything. Yes, there's momentum in basketball, but you have a lot of possessions to win this game. What I saw in that game was that there was a lot of bad calls on both ends. Like I said, Patty Mills, well, I don't even know if I said this, but Patty Mills was elbowed in the throat by Lonzo. So no one's complaining about that. It was 5 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock. The difference in that game was LeBron James giving up and DeMar DeRozan going off and Bertans going off. But you can't sit here and just keep giving him excuse after excuse after excuse. I don't hate LeBron. I really don't. I think he's a great human being. I think he's a great guy. But I'm tired of the excuses, man. He does this all the time. And his fans are blind witnesses to it every single week. And I'm tired of it. So yeah, if you like this video, man, if you feel the same way, please give me a like, subscribe, turn the notification bell on, and I will get with you later, Spurs Knights. Deuces.